Good morning. See my hair? And I don't know if you can see. I'm backed up to, there's like a tree behind me. In the interstate. I felt like this would be the best parking spot because at the Cracker Barrel on the right side is a hotel and it had a lot of traffic, and then on the left side it was a Waffle House and they had a whole bunch of restaurants and stuff over here. And I just backed in back by this wall from the interstate because I felt like I could see, all around me. This was my first time sleeping at a Cracker Barrel, and I woke up at least 20 times or more. So I'm gonna go try to take a little nap now that this light is coming up so that I can continue on my journey. So I will get back with you guys a little later. So the van is still here. That van moved about 4 times. It was over there parked by the hotels, and it moved again to the side, then moved, and then finally moved kind of close to me. I learned from research and watching other YouTubers that you should find a spot and don't move, and that's why I picked the location of where I'm parked at. I felt the most comfortable. There's a light right next to me, and I know that I can see any traffic that may, or anybody that may come up to me. I can see them from both the side doors and windows, and the front and the back is up against a tree and a wall, so no one, they could come behind me, but it's more than likely that they wouldn't. They would, come in the front or the side. So I did learn that. So if you find a spot, stay there and don't keep moving. Okay, so I ate a little leftover ravioli, got cleaned up, and I am tired. Looks like it's gonna be raining today, and it seems like it's a little cool. I haven't been out the van yet. It's 71 in here, so I don't know what the temperature is, but I'm gonna head to Dunkin' Donuts and get me some coffee. I'm about to head to the Rosa Parks Museum, so let's go.
The smell of bacon frying and coffee brewing, and knowing that white folks were doing the preparing instead of me. I was 42 years old, and it was one of the few times that I did not feel any hostility from white people. It was hard to leave knowing that I was going back to the grocery store, where you had to be smiling and polite, no matter how rudely you were treated. And back to the city buses with their segregation rules. I don't think any segregation law angered black people in Montgomery more than bus segregation. It was humiliating.
A passenger is about to board this bus. She is a 42-year-old seamstress, and she is tired. Her name is Rosa Parks. It is 5 o'clock on the first day of December, 1955. In the next 10 minutes, this quiet, gentle woman, now the bus seats reserved for whites are nearly full, and there are black passengers already standing in the aisle.
Lockdown after yet another school shooting. This is unfolding in Great Mills, Maryland, which is about 60 miles south of Washington, D.C. NBC national correspondent Peter Alexander is monitoring these events.
Obviously, this is a tragedy.
Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. A charge to keep I have, a charge to keep I have, a charge to keep I have, a God to glorify, a charge to keep I have, a charge to keep I have, a charge to keep I have, a God to glorify. How will it be done with the troubles of this world? Troubles of the world. So much trouble in this world. Tonight will be done with all the trouble of the world. I'm going home to live with my God.
Officials in Gaza say that Israeli forces have shot dead at least 41 protesters and injured 1,800 others in the deadliest day of clashes since the 2014 Gaza.
There's been an alarming surge of gun violence in America's third largest city, Chicago. More than 50 people have been shot in the past 7 days. At least 5 have died. Nikki Latif.
That was very touching. I wasn't really able to get as good footage as I wanted because we weren't supposed to be recording in there. And I didn't know that, but I saw the sign and I was like, ooh. But yeah, that's the reason why I came to Montgomery, Alabama to see.
In Egypt land and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. Go down.
Look what I stumbled on, a vegan restaurant. Plant-based. I got a vegan Philly and cheese sandwich. We're gonna taste this and see. Try to cut it, but it made a mess. But it's very sloppy. is truly not a Philly if it's not sloppy. And a pickle. Now let's walk off some of them carbs. That was a lot of bread, but it was good. I think that was like the second best vegan Philly I've had. This is downtown Montgomery. Actually, it's by Troy University. Here's the Legacy Museum from enslavement to mass incarceration.
To keep I have a charge. To keep I have a God to glorify. A charge. To keep I have a charge. To keep I have a charge. To keep I have a God to glorify. How will it be done with the troubles of this world? Troubles of the world.
I had to leave out of there. My heart hurts. It's like, oh, I have a feeling I just can't explain. But if you haven't been to the Legacy Museum here in Montgomery, Alabama, you should pay a visit. My heart hurts so bad. There's so much education and so much information in that building, and you just can't explain. I just can't explain the emotions and feelings that it gave me viewing that information and reading and watching. It's unexplainable.
Down in Egypt's land and tell Pharaoh to let my heart
Peace and Justice Memorial Garden.
Go down, Moses. Go down, go down, go down in Egypt's land. Tell Pharaoh.
After yet another school shooting, this is unfolding in Great Mills, Maryland, which is about 60 miles south of Washington, D.C. NBC national correspondent Peter Alexander is monitoring these events.
Obviously, this is a tragedy.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. A charge to keep our head. 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 Troubles of this world, troubles of the world, so much trouble in this world. Tonight will be done with all the trouble of the world. I'm going home to live with my God.
Officials in Gaza say that Israeli forces have shot dead at least 41 protesters and injured 1,800 others in the deadliest day of clashes since the 2014 Gaza.
There's been an alarming surge of gun violence in America's third largest city, Chicago. More than 50 people
All surrounding these lanes, outside, inside, upstairs, downstairs. These are all names of people that were lynched, slaves, black people. And this is just the names they have on record. Just imagine how many names that they do not have on record. So today was a very emotional but educational day. I did have to leave out of the place and like recoup. And I also had to like put on some happy, positive music because all that it is true and everything it happened, it hurt it hurt me to my soul. And I can only imagine how the people felt that had to actually be there to see it going on, to endure it themselves or for a family member. And that's what I was thinking about, how sad it was. It just was very touching to me. And it wasn't really something that I contemplated
hard. I just didn't realize that I would feel that way by, going to see that. I did want to learn it, but I just didn't know the impact that it would do to me. And I guess it did its job, because it really did touch me. And I just wish that we learned more about it growing up as children. Everywhere that I went today, you should visit them. They were very informative and eye-opening. But like I said, I'm tired. I am at a rest stop now, and I put up my curtains and my reflectix, and I'm gonna try to go to sleep. I feel like I might feel a little safer here, even though I didn't feel unsafe at the Cracker Barrel. To me, it just was like, it felt like it was too much activity, even though I waited until everybody left for the evening. It was just somebody came back and got their car late at night. Another car had pulled up. And like I said, it was like hotels and restaurants, a lot all close by, and there was like really no security. So I just felt that I just kept waking up. Like, I woke up at least 20 times. I really didn't get much sleep. So I am going to go ahead, because this rest stop has 24-hour security, and I don't see any signs saying there's a limit or no overnight parking. So hopefully I don't get the knock. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap. If just in case I do, I will at least have a nap in and can find somewhere else to go for tonight. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to travel and experience what I did. It was a slow day. I will see you guys shortly. You have a great night. Good morning. I just woke up and I slept at a rest stop, and I slept much better than I did at the Cracker Barrel. Let me show you guys. So that RV's been there all night. Let's take a look through the front. So got my reflectix up. I did hear, the traffic behind me because I backed in, so the highway is to the rear of me. But I did that because more light comes in through the front, and that's where, more light is in the front where the rest area is at. So I backed in. I slept with my head to the rear, but the quality of sleep was much better. I felt more safe, maybe because I feel that it's regulated. There was security, nighttime security here, and it was more peaceful. I just don't know why a lot of people sleep at the Cracker Barrel. I'm gonna try it again before I just say, Cracker Barrel isn't for me, because every location is different. That one just had too many other things around it, and I just didn't feel comfortable, and I kept waking up. But again, it could just be because that was my first time sleeping at a Cracker Barrel. But I just wanted to update you guys on my rest. I was tired, but I couldn't go to sleep. I didn't sleep well the night before either. So this is just a part of adjustment. Trying to sleep in a van when you're used to sleeping in sticks and bricks in a bed. So that's my biggest adjustment right now, is actually getting sleep. So if anybody else is doing this now, how well did you sleep when you first started out, and has it gotten any better for you? Please chime in and just let me know. And thank you guys. I'm getting ready to get my day started. You have a great one.